Yeah, good morning, y'all. I'm making these videos from the car camping log across country. I'm camping out in my friends' yards. I said, hey, I don't really want to be in your house. Just use your bathroom. I got a real comfortable spot in my Outland vehicle, so I just, it's just what I'm doing right now, being in between things. How do we say? We're in between understandings. I am in between understandings. Wow, never heard that phrase before. In between understandings. I guess I would look at it like, you're in one space, then you go around, you go to another space, and you're like, man, I'm just in between understandings. I like that terminology actually, in between understandings. I think it's pretty damn noble and cool. Sometimes in between understandings, we lie to folks. We'll lie to ourselves. I mean, we will. We'll lie. We'll lie. We lie. Yeah. We lie all the time, man. People lie all the time. We're guilty. We're guilty. We're guilty. We know what we do. We lie. I would say challenge yourself to go through a day without lying. Try to go through a day without lying. Try it one time. See what happens. See if you can say, you know, honest. See if you can stay honest. Because you may not be being honest with yourself. You may be constantly lying. You may be feeling fucked up, but stuck on automated responses that say, oh, I'm all right. Always tell people you're okay. Never tell people you're fucked up. And I think that's a lie. I think the way people have relationships are lies. Women lie. Men lie. We all lie. What we lie about is two different things. I feel like women will lie to keep that attention on them. Women will lie to keep comforts of situational circumstances for themselves. Even though women will lie when they don't want to give. It's true. They'll lie when they don't want to give or when they don't want to do anymore, when they're unsatisfied. They'll lie. Guys will lie too. We'll lie. Last time I lied was when I was cheating. When I cheated, I was like, oh no, I didn't. But I was lying. But because I did have, you know. So it was like, I lied. I lied today. Not yet. Somebody's probably gonna ask me how I'm doing. But will I lie? I think I'll tell them the truth. I think I say, hey, you know what? I feel kind of lonely hearted, broken hearted, but building myself back up in between understandings right now. In between this state and the other state. Where's my next state going to be? I do not know. But where I land, it will flow. It will flow good. It will flow grand. I know this because this is my plan. And so, yeah, man. I just think things interesting. We lie. We lie to say, oh, women lie by not being honest about their hypergamy. If women told men how hypergamous they was, hey Kitty, what's up? They would get so much more from men, but it would be an honesty thing. Instead of not being honest, not telling the truth about it, not saying, you know what, I'm attracted to that dude across the street, or I'm attracted to this guy over here. I'm thinking about fucking him. Just say that kind of shit, as opposed to trying to be like, oh no, I don't think that way, because you have to lie because you want that you want that man that you're with, that you want to be on your team, whatever, to stay in place, to say that, okay, yeah, man, it's cool, yeah, you'll always be on that side. So that's why currently in our day and age, you see people in relationships, I'm guilty myself, in relationships where it's like not 100%, but you got all the other little benefits from it, or you got the benefits of sexual benefits but nothing else, or the opposite. You got no sexual benefits and you got everything else. I'm starting to see a lot of that in our current day and age. And I think the reason why is because men and women are not honest about what they want. They're not honest in their relationships. They're not honest in saying, hey, look, I want this particular thing over here. And once you are honest with yourself and say, this is what I am, this is what I want, this is how I feel good, this is what will get me off, this is what will, and you got to discover that, of course, but through the funnel of life, you're sitting there thinking about, oh wow, when I mean funnel, you're funneling out things that you constantly don't need. You look at my old videos, I talk about the funnel of life all the time, because you're always funneling out stuff. I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need this, I don't need this. You know, your body's doing that all the time too, with cells and with excrement and with piss. It's like, all right, you don't need this, you need that, you need this. You're constantly doing it, and you're constantly doing it with your life. So you have a relationship. I mean, it's a good thing if you have funneled out all the things in your life that you say you up and down don't need. You're like, man, you know, I don't need it. I don't need this. I don't need that. You know, it's just, what is that? I don't need this. You know, it's constantly, you're always constantly funneling, I noticed. So the constant funneling to life, you got to be honest with yourself. It's like, well, self, am I just going to just keep a piece of that funneling out process that I don't like, but I do like this, but I don't like that. So I'm going to keep it around. So that way, so I have a partial of it. Or is that partial what I need? Or are we supposed to be partials and becoming whole that way? Or are we supposed to just really just have that person that just really matches everything we need, and we can allow them by feeding them positivity, you know? Because hypergamy, let's just keep it real, hypergamy from women is an earth-based concept. It's very earth-based. You know, and they'll say, no, and women will lie and be like, no, it's from the, stop the shit. It's earth-based. You look at something, you want it. You look at something, you want it. Look at something, you want it. You shop like this. This is why you shop more than us. This one's better, that one's better, this is better. Come on, it's in your nature to get the strongest, get the best for you, because there's certain things that you want outside of yourself to perform better than you. For men, we want the youngest, the most feminine, most compliant, submissive, not meaning weak, not meaning I can bully, but submissive to her heart, knowing that my heart is her heart type of woman, who could be she could be a little rough around the edges or not. She could be, you know, no woman's perfect, but we just want that woman that's just going to be peaceful, chill, loves us, loves only us, because we know when we have kids with you, the priority is going to be the kids, and that's something we can both agree on. But when we're behind closed doors and it's behind just me and you, and it's just, you remind me every day that I am your king and that I'm your man, and you love me, and you love me for who I am to you. And that's where we have differences now, because people, women and men especially, and if you have a funnel type of mind, a hypergamous type of mind, this whole society is set up for you. You have options over here, options over there, because you already know men want you anyway. So you can just left swipe all day on your apps, or you can just meet a dude who you think's nearly cute, or you can just use your magic of feelings and feel like, you know, materialize that. It's whatever you want to do, you know. But I just think people aren't honest with, and they taking advantage of having all these different options, and they're losing themselves in these options. You're losing yourselves in these options. You don't see yourself. You don't know how you want to talk. You don't know how you want to communicate. You don't know necessarily how until you've discovered this shit. So when you discover it, then you're like, wow, I know this about myself. I don't want anything else. I just want to be in this space where I can just, you know, exist peacefully and not be bothered with things that aren't part of my feeling. You know what I'm saying? And things that aren't part of my real feelings, these fragments that aren't really me. You don't want to be part of these fragments, you know? There's love and then there's fragments. The only two things that exist. And things that don't exist with 100% love or fragment. You are a fragment to somebody, whether you like it or not. You walk down the street and they never talk to you, you won't talk to them again for 5 lifetimes. Guess what? You were a fragment. You could look like an NPC until you open your mouth. Can you open your mouth to every person in the whole world? I mean, you can through podcasts, you can through things like that. But really, do you really want to do that? Maybe you do. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing if that's what you want to do, man. Tell everybody how you feel. I mean, I'm kind of like that right now, doing these videos, showing you my building to greatness as I travel about the country, outlanding, landing on my buddy's lands and stuff. It feels good and stuff. Lots of good sun and stuff. Yeah, man. It's great. We live in a great country, and people who tell you different should try other countries. People who should tell you different, they haven't experienced things. They have a dark inside. You know, when you have a dark inside that's fragmented, not filled with love, every place you go is going to be a shit ball. You know, oh, this place sucks. And you go over here, oh, this place sucks. You ever hear people who, you ever hear a person who's just, every time you turn around, something just sucks? And I'm just like, what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy at life? What do you reflect on as positive? I got these buddies, right? I love my buddies, man. They're cool guys, man. And girls. I love all my buddies, man. But one thing they do that's a mistake that I gotta tell them on is that they reflect on sometimes the worst in life because they got us habitually doing that. They got us habitually thinking about the bad things in life. They got us habitually thinking about watch out, watch the corner, watch your back. I wish I could just not ever need a damn weapon. Ever. I wish I could just walk through shit and it just be a smooth sailing ride. That's my intention. Never need a gun. Never to fire one shot out of any of this shit I own over here, man. Or just truth be told. Truth be told. I don't want none of it. I don't want no conflict. I don't want to bump my head against anybody. I don't want to hurt nobody. You know, people say maybe that makes me a pussy, but you know, I think the fact that I don't want to and I don't look for it, when it comes up, I can handle it pretty damn well because I want to get the fuck up on out of it. And at the same time, I don't want to be bothered with the constant stress of having a problem. I want to get through the problem, get it over with, get it out the damn way. No more problems. No more problems. Get the problems out the way. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for a show the 20th at La Chancla, a.k.a. Small Engine in Albuquerque. Going to Albuquerque to play a show. Then I'll go someplace else and play a show. You know, the truth of the matter is I started this whole car camping series thing, talking about myself from the beginning of a new life, because not a lot of people do that. A lot of people tend to just want to keep things secret. I want to share my greatness video by video and watch how I'm always channeling something positive and watch how my backgrounds change every video, you know? And I think that's important for people who want to be inspired, that they watch the person who they're inspired by just work it, man. Just work it, just work it. They just work it, and they just work it. And that's just what they do, you know? And they just work it. And there's nothing you can tell them. They just work that shit. But lying, y'all. Sometimes you gotta lie to yourself. And I hate to use the word lie. We can break down lie. It's like your life. You know, you're really living a lie. You're constantly lying to yourself about thoughts. You're constantly telling yourself, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You're beautiful. You're ugly to somebody. Trust me. Nobody's 100% beautiful to everybody. That's not how the world works. Or maybe it is. Maybe, who knows? I mean, not everybody likes all the music. Not everybody likes every painting. Not everybody likes everything. Not everybody likes everybody. You know, this video, you'll see this video and you'll never meet me in person. You'll never come to one of my shows. You'll never buy a piece of artwork from me. Or maybe you will. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Did I inspire your day? Did I send you up with a charge? Did you end this video on a good note? Did you have a good time listening to my voice? Did you laugh at anything I said? Did you cry in a couple of videos? Did you have a deep reflection? Did you have some endearing fuck yous? All of it's real. You know, hey. The more we stop lying to ourselves, the better we'll be. The more we say, oh man, you know, and the lying's also worrying about the future too. as opposed to creating it. Lying is worrying about the future. It's a lie, man. I'm guilty. I got so many things around here preparing me for a maybe future, this emergency thing, that emergency thing. I'd rather just have this. And this to make shelter with. And that's it. I'd rather just have that. To be honest with you. You know, doing soul work, doing spiritual work, you see things in your soul that were long, hard, and some things were good and fruitful. But you'll never know if you keep locking your only thoughts to one life. Your life, your soul, your spirit, for what it is, it's existed before this life. Whatever your religion is, whatever your spirituality is, your I is your first and final destination. Your eyes are your first and final religion of your whole soul and your body. So it doesn't matter what you want to worship. It doesn't matter what you want to follow, what doctrine you think is more important than the other one, because you read it more than the other. None of that matters. None of it matters. You know what matters the most is putting your best forth, having the best memories. And when it's time to put your memories out, you put your memories out and you have them. And you work from the most positive spark. Part. I meant to say spark. I meant to say part. The most positive spark of your life that you can build from and keep those memories going. And that's what I realized I had to fill myself up with every day. The negative thoughts are lies. The negative thoughts are lies. The things that make you do this in your forehead, those are lies. Those are lies. When you worry about something, you're usually lying to yourself. When you're worrying about this and that and this, you're lying to yourself. Your energy can only do one thing great at a time. So it's best to have all those things that you know how to do in that sequential order of your life every day, all the time, so you can master it. I want to master guitar, how I play guitar. I don't want everyone to be like, I'm trying to be better than you. I'm sick of that whole, whatever that Anglo-American bullshit of competition with musical instrument crap is. Care about that. I just want to play music, man. Yeah, say I'm racist, whatever, man. Y'all know what y'all do. Oh, this guy, he can play that real fast. He can play that real slow. Who the fuck cares, man? Look, can you play and can you groove that shit and feel good? I don't care what the hell you are, man. You shit sound good. I'm gonna bop my fucking head to it, man. Just make sure you sound good. Stop trying to jerk off competition shit with me. I ain't up for it, man. No damn more. Competition shit. How you gonna put some dead soul fragment attribute into something that's absolutely love? Y'all make me sick with that shit. Same thing with hip hop. Look at these rappers out here, man. They're just as racist as they could be, man. Just as racist against their own. They hate their own. They got the white rappers hating their own. And little do they know that the hip hop culture, the so-called gangster black culture that y'all so praising, it comes from Western Europe. Go watch and listen to a Thomas Sowell lecture, you idiot. You acting like the damn white man you say you hate. And he acting like you and thinking it's coming from you. It really came from him. Y'all think y'all doing something original. Let them have that bullshit, man. That's why I don't deal in that nonsense. That's why I'm a guy. I come on the stage, I look neat. My pants ain't sagging. I may even just have a button on down this Friday. I probably will have a button down on. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm gonna rock this button down right there. Hell yeah. I'm gonna rock that fucking button down, man. I don't care, man. Cats think too much, man. You know, and we so busy living in fragment trying to. No, man, I'm not gonna try to like. That's the biggest mistake people make as artists. They try to please somebody else and try to say, well, I'm gonna look like this jail culture shit and trick you and say something different. I'm sorry. I love how the Lamborghini of life looks in the mirror. I love it. I'm a Lamborghini of life, baby. And it's so fucking fast, sleek, and beautiful. And I take special types of food, special types of, things, engineering, oil changes. And I got a couple decals on me, that's for sure. But I'm seasoned. And to season anything, you can put a little couple fresh little decals on them here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a Lamborghini life in the mirror, baby. What you got for that? You know, I'm a ferocious Ferrari in the mirror. Whatever you want to say. You just remember, keep yourself motivated. That's a motivation. Some can say that's a lie. Well, that's a good lie if you want to look at it that way. But don't. Lie has such a negative connotation in the English language. I don't like using it as for metaphysical, for mental, or neuroscience achievements. I don't like to use the word lie. I would like to say I like to align my life. That takes a whole other feeling without words inside to manifest it. I'm aligning my life with what's right. And that's it. And it's beautiful. And I'm about to surround my whole entire being with it in such a great damn way that nobody's going to be able to tell me anything. But just how much they love it, how much I can share it. That's my goal. Thanks for sitting through this 20-minute long video of me talking shit about lying. Thank you for subscribing, my subscribers and watchers, of me going through my trials and tribulations. Triculations, whatever. Who knows what city I'm going to end up next week. We're just going to explore as we explore our country as we can. All right, you guys be well. Take care. Bye. Peace. Subscribe if you want. Don't care if you do or not. Get something. You don't. Just thanks for watching.